how's it going? Just checking in and got another recipe for you. Anyways, there's a few things. If my head's cut off, you'll have to excuse me. Krista's always like, your head's always cut off. But you know what? It's very important. The food is really more important, I feel, than my pretty face. So in this video, or if any other video, my head gets cut off, please excuse me. But I feel like I just want to make sure everybody sees what's going on down here, because that's the important part to me. And someday maybe I'll have a production manager that can hook all this stuff up, because I'm only good at what I'm good at, and that's that. And that's this part of it, the food part. Okay, on that tip, I wanted to let you guys know that Dave is going to be doing a liquid diet. Dave, the raw food truck driver, so check that video out if you don't know him. Got a couple more going up today on interviews we did this weekend. Great interviews. We're going to get a lot more out of that and his experiences. I was also going to do a liquid diet with him, but we were checking with the arm. So some of you may be familiar with kinesiology, muscle testing or not, but it is not in Dan's highest good right now to do just liquids. So I am going to be doing, apparently, the kinesiology muscle test said that I am at this time going to do better on a whole fruit and green juice diet. So that is what I'm going to do, because I have followed the kinesiology many times and it has never steered me wrong, and in fact it has steered me right. So if you don't know anything about kinesiology, I apologize. If you do, you probably know where I'm coming from. Muscle testing, you know, how you calibrate certain substances or the truths of certain statements. But anyways, so today's the first day of my whole fruit and green juice diet. So I'm going to start out with a whole fruit meal, and that is, I'm going to mix a mango flour with Wild Mountain Blackberries. So thanks for that long introduction and sticking with me. But I went out today and harvested some Wild Mountain Blackberries. Now, if you don't know about the Wild Mountain Blackberries, I have to tell you that these are the premier wild raw food. You know, I'm not going to say all over the planet, but in the Pacific Northwest, this is the sought after wild food to be eaten. And look how many of these I've found, and there are billions more out there, all for me, because I'm probably the only guy around here that's going to be picking them. And so I'm going to make a recipe today with it's mangoes and Wild Mountain Blackberry sauce over the top. So I'm going to put a few here in the middle, and we'll make up a pretty little plate. Usually I just stuff the mangoes and the fruit in my face, but you guys really seem to like the recipes, and sometimes it's good to keep the artistic and culinary aspects of our modern world intact. So there we go. I'm going to do another mango for you so you can see that. Obviously I've already done a few there. I just cut around the edge and then I peel it. Oh, that's so good. And then you don't want to waste this because it's so good, so I always do this. Even on camera, and I'd get yellow stuff on my face, but you're my friend, and I know that I can trust you, and you're not going to judge me for having yellow crap on my face, because you get stuff all over your face all the time, because you're a raw fooder too, and you get it all over the place. So good. Anyway, so check it out. Hope you can see real well, but I just lop off the sides. You know, mangoes are like the hardest thing to cut up, because they're not like a tomato, you can slice through the whole thing. Then I'm going to add that to the plate, and I come over to the other side and I lop the other side off, and then there's that, right? And so I am just going to take this seed and put it to the side, and then I'll just eat off that later once I flip the camera off. And so there we go. So I have a nice mango flour, right, with my Wild Mountain Blackberries in the middle. So let's make a little bit of sauce. How do you make Wild Mountain Blackberry sauce? Well, I hope you got a blender. Vita-Mix is the best for the nature of the seeds, but I've never done this. So this is an experiment, and this is an educational time for you and me. So let's do it. I got the Vita-Mix, and hopefully this works out, because I'm learning right here along with you. Because usually I just eat the blackberries, you know, but I had this vision. It came to me in a dream, you know. Looking so far. Now, it's pretty obvious that not everyone's going to have access to Wild Mountain Blackberries. So guess what? You could do the same recipe with raspberries, with blueberries, with salmonberries if you got those. Or, you know, a lot of people have more access to the regular blackberries. So you could do that too, but it looks like we have a winner. So I'm going to do this and just go over the top of each one. Oh, baby. Yum, yum. Hope you're still with me there, and I hope that you guys can see okay. I know this is a flip camera zone, so it's not like, you know, I've got Oprah type, you know, cameras and stuff everywhere, but there you go. Okay, that's going to be my breakfast. And also the last step, of course, let me rinse my hands really quick. You guys do not know how much I appreciate your patience with me and everything when I'm making these videos. I'm going to take some lamb's quarters and I'm going to just spread those around the outside just for some nice bitter herbs. I just picked these out of the garden, so they're brand new, vibrant and fresh. And of course I am just sitting here creating as I go because I had no idea that I was going to do this, but apparently I chose the right way. So there we go. That is going to be a giant mango flower with Wild Mountain Blackberry Sauce over the top and some lamb's quarters to keep the cells tight for some minerals, antioxidants. I mean, you guys, I was trying to get personal, like keep it you and me, so that everyone would feel like I'm talking to just you, because that's how I want you to feel, like I'm here for you, the person who's watching this video now, to share everything that everything that I'm doing, and I will keep you updated on Dave's raw green juice diet, and I will keep you updated on this whole fruit and green juice diet for myself. And if there's anything I can do for you guys, you'd let me know, and I'll do what I can, okay? I so much appreciate you, and that's all I can say about that. Peace. I mean, really, it's like, you guys think I'm helping you? Huh, that's the illusion. You are helping me.